And I'm just roughly saying what it was. She was talking about how Cardi B is built like an ant. She talked about how Cardi B is supposed to be the pretty one, but keep changing her faces. Cardi B talking about she setting the pace, but she flopping. She talked about how, yeah, she's light skinned, but I'm really black. So Ice Spice did not spare any punches when dissing Cardi B.
Powerhouse artists Cardi B and Nicki Minaj have apparently teamed up to expose rising star Ice Spice, accusing her of playing both of them to further her own career. Rumors have been swirling for some time that Ice was manipulating the situation, using Cardi and Nicki to boost her own profile. But now, those whispers have been amplified, with allegations that Ice even betrayed Nicki to fully align herself with Cardi's camp. Adding fuel to the fire, it's been revealed that Ice Spice was recently caught trash-talking Nicki behind her back, leading to some behind-the-scenes drama between the two artists. But the scandal doesn't end there. There are also salacious claims that Ice was one of the many side pieces Offset had on speed dial whenever he felt the urge to stray from his relationship with Cardi. Needless to say, Cardi was less than pleased about these developments and has taken to social media to give Ice a serious tongue lashing. Just when you thought the situation couldn't get any messier, a popular wig maker has now entered the fray. The Bella brand claims that Ice Spice refused to pay for over 20 customized wigs that were specifically made for her tour. Apparently, Ice had contracted the wig maker to create the units, but then backed out at the last minute, leaving the poor wig maker high and dry. What's worse, Ice allegedly had the audacity to ask for the wigs for free. But the wig maker didn't stop there. She also revealed that Ice had been secretly sending her photos of Nicki Minaj's past looks, essentially trying to recreate the iconic rapper's signature styles. According to the wig maker, she has receipts, literal screenshots of text messages, that further incriminate Ice Spice. Apparently, Ice had been sending the wig maker a wealth of photos documenting Nicki Minaj's looks over the years, dating all the way back to 2010. The clear implication is that Ice was using these images as references, instructing the wig maker to recreate those exact same hairstyles and wigs for her own use. One particularly damning example highlighted in the text exchanges is when Ice asked the wig maker to give her the same thick bangs Nicki has on tour, a clear attempt to replicate Nicki's current tour look. The wig maker even offered to style the bangs similar to what Ice had seen in Nicki's In Ha Mood music video, but Ice insisted on the more recent tour style. This new evidence seems to directly contradict the claims made by Ice Spice's own stylist just a few weeks ago. At the time, the stylist had vehemently denied that Ice was copying Nicki, going so far as to invoke Princess Diana as the inspiration for Ice's look. However, the wig maker's text messages show that Ice was in fact referencing specific Nicki Minaj looks, dating back nearly a decade. The implications are staggering. Not only does this appear to confirm long-standing suspicions that Ice has been shamelessly biting Nicki's style, but it also suggests a pattern of deception. Ice's team had gone to great lengths to deflect the copycat allegations, even going so far as to invoke a deceased public figure. But these new text message receipts lay bare the truth. Ice Spice has been systematically trying to recreate Nicki Minaj's iconic looks, all while denying any such inspiration. Just as Ice was already facing intense backlash for the allegations of copying Nicki's style and persona, she's now found herself embroiled in a new conflict with Cardi B. This beef came somewhat unexpectedly, as the two artists had previously been spotted hanging out together and appearing friendly on social media. This had led many to question Ice's loyalty to the Barbs, Nicki's fanbase, which she had claimed to be a part of. However, the peace between Cardi and Ice appears to have been short-lived. A new song from Ice's upcoming project has surfaced, and in it she seems to be throwing some serious shade at Cardi. Ice apparently dragged Cardi for her history of plastic surgery procedures, rapping that Cardi is changing her face, damn, and falling behind like B, pick up your pace. But the real bombshell came when Ice seemingly revealed that Offset, Cardi's husband, has been sliding into her DMs, rapping, "Her man calling, but I be like, who is this?" Needless to say, Cardi was not amused. She took to Twitter to issue a stern warning to Ice and any other rappers who dare to test her. Cardi made it clear that she's not one to be played with, vowing to get my lickbacks on my album, and reminding these artists that they can't compete with her in terms of numbers, stats, wealth, or even in-person encounters.
Going on. If you guys know, JT released her project and was sending shots at Cardi B, calling Cardi B a flop. Talking about how Cardi B, ain't the fashion girl like she was in 2017. Bia came out and said that Cardi B don't write. Ice Spice has talked about being a writer. Ice Spice came out talking about her body, talking about her face. And so everybody's at Cardi B. Here's the thing. Rightfully so from Ice Spice. I'm being neutral. At the end of the day, I think that Ice Spice got her lick back on Cardi B when Cardi B brought her into an argument that she was having with a Twitter fan. Long story short, a Twitter fan insinuated that Cardi B uses the N-word, and that she's not black. And Cardi B came out and said, well, why y'all saying it to me, but y'all let Ice Spice say the N-word? Ice Spice jumped into the chat and was like, well, maybe that's because, my parents are actually black, And so they had a little back and forth then. And Cardi B pulled a stunt on her and said, hey, Ice, why don't you post that picture you took with me at the Met Gala or whatever award show that was? And so Ice Spice posted it. And so the internet went on fire because they like, oh, so you was sneaking around trying to be cool with Cardi B when you was supposed to be Team Nicki. And that was Cardi B's way of saying, like, yeah, girl, you a fan, girl, you a fan. You know what I mean? Post that picture with us while you trying to get cute. Post that picture while you was fangirling. That's kind of what it was. So she kind of hold Ice Spice and sunned Ice Spice in that moment. Now, not unbeknownst to us, we had no idea that Ice Spice said, okay, I got you, but I'm gonna put that in the tuck and I'm gonna save it for my album and I'm gonna whack you with the BB belt. And that's exactly what she did. And so Cardi B's reaction, she's justified in her reaction, but we can't sit here and say like Cardi B is just a victim. They were throwing shots back and forth.
During a recent interview with Billboard, Ice was asked about the leaked text messages in which she had supposedly talked negatively about Nicki. In her response, Ice tried to downplay the significance of those messages, suggesting that they were just a moment of frustration during contract negotiations, and that she could have chosen different words. However, she then went on to claim that despite how she felt in that moment, Nicki is still somebody I respect as an artist, and that she will always admire everything she's done for me and the culture. The leaked text messages in which Ice talked negatively about Nicki, combined with the evidence that she was trying to directly copy Nicki's looks and styles, paint a picture of someone who was leveraging those relationships for personal gain rather than out of genuine respect and admiration. And then to turn around and seemingly shade Cardi in her music further suggests a pattern of duplicitous behavior. I have to agree with the commenter who said Ice Spice should be ashamed for using Nicki like that, only to then turn around and apparently diss her. That level of disrespect and betrayal is not going to sit well with the Barbs or Nicki herself. Nicki is known for her fierce loyalty, so I highly doubt she'll let those comments slide. Ice may have thought she could finesse the situation, but now she's facing the wrath of the Barbs and the Barty gang.